Bahamas, I'm Amajal Knowles with your Sunday sports. Well, tonight, it's Super Sunday in the Bahamas Bowling Federation as they try to solidify their national team, with today being the final competition of their 2020 national championships. A look at the standings heading into the final night of competition in the men's division over in the A division. Out in front is 2019 national champion David Slatter, followed by Mario Brown, and in third is Kevin Williams. In Division B, out in front is Alcondo Hepburn, followed by Graham Higgs, and in third is Tyrone Knowles. In Division C, in first place is Yule Hoyt, followed by Tyrone Knowles Jr. and Alfred Burrows. In Division D, out in front is Philip Bethel, followed by Vaughn Gibson and Brad Fowler. The high game leader for the men's division is Graham Higgs. On the women's side, out in front in Division A is 2019 national champion Driscoll Roll, followed by Janice Hoyt and Camille Burnside. In Division B, out in front is Uchenna Delva. In Division C, out in front is Paula Hartz, followed by Micah Hepburn and Cheryl Bevins. In Division D, in first is Joyanne Wims, followed by Kimberly Gupta and Patrice Archer. Driscoll Roll is the high game leader on the women's side. In news from the NBA, the Phoenix Suns still have 21 games left in the 2019-2020 season, but Saturday night's loss to the lowly Golden State Warriors may have ended it for all intents and purposes and moved their all-time leap day record to 2-3. Bam and DeAndre Ayton posting 20 points and 9 rebounds with 2 blocks, but it was not enough as the Suns would fall to the Dubs 115-99. The Suns were down 11 entering the fourth quarter, and the likes of Ricky Rubio, Devin Booker, and Ayton couldn't make up ground against Michael Mulder, Eric Pascal, Andrew Wiggins, and Dragon Bender. Phoenix had it within 6 to only go back down double digits a few minutes later midway through the quarter, and that was all they had left. But perhaps the most telling of all came post-game, as there were no locker room statements from Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton, both of whom left before the media arrived, clearly frustrated from the loss. And the Suns' schedule doesn't get any easier, considering they just played the team with the league's worst record. They will play host to the Raptors, Trailblazers, and Bucks before going on the road. In college basketball news, the Ole Miss men's basketball team proved yesterday that it definitely belongs a tier above the bottom of the SEC. Ole Miss improved to 14-15 on the season and 5-11 in SEC play, with an easy 86-60 win over last place Vanderbilt. 5 Ole Miss players finished with double-digit points, and the Rebels' 26 assists were the most in any game for coach Kermit Davis in Oxford. Bame and Sammy Hunter bringing a tough defensive presence, leading the Rebs with 3 block shots to go with 7 points and 2 rebounds. Hunter led a formidable Ole Miss front court in the first half as he and forward Kadeem Sy scored 12 points and snagged 5 rebounds, while Hunter logged 3 block shots in just 5 minutes on the court. Ole Miss returns to action on Wednesday for its final home game of the 2019-2020 regular season against Missouri, and head coach Kermit Davis loving what he saw from the Bahamian big man.
It was just the way the ball moved, and Brian only played 30 minutes, which I think is a good thing. And those other guys, these guys got off to a great start, and we put our 3 guys off the bench, and it didn't go so well for about a minute and a half. We've had breakdowns. All of a sudden, the game's tied, and they're up. But then when we put them back in the game, they really played good, and Sammy played a lot better. These are not the guys in double figures, but Sammy played better, Austin, and but just the ball movement, the ball shared, and we had a couple of really, really good possessions in the second half.
Also streaking into March are Bahamian Kai Jones and his Texas Longhorns as they picked up a big win on the road yesterday against the number 22 Texas Tech Red Raiders, 68-58. Jones chipping in with 4 points and 1 rebound. Texas rallied back from a 7-point halftime deficit to take down the number 22 Red Raiders, keeping an outside shot at the NCAA tournament alive for Shaka Smart and company. The outlook was grim just 2 weeks ago when the Longhorns suffered an 81-52 drubbing on the road at Iowa State, but Texas has now managed to win 4 straight contests in the time since, and impressively doing so far below full strength. Prior to a home win versus TCU on February 19th, the Longhorns had dropped 7 of their past 9 games, but with the Longhorns unexpectedly turning a corner, all that matters now is the race to the finish line. Following a win that many are calling the most important in Shaka Smart's tenure at the University of Texas, if the Longhorns continue to get on the right side of the win column, they should solidify their spot in the NCAA tournament. Texas reportedly sat in the next 4 out teams for the NCAA tournament, thanks to ESPN's Joe Lunardi, ahead of the February 29th showdown with Texas Tech. In the latest Ken Palm rankings, the Longhorns are ranked at number 54 in Division I, and Texas Tech ranked at number 23. Beating Texas Tech and West Virginia in the same week should easily get Texas in the top 50 of the Ken Palm rankings. Next up for Texas, the second edition of the Red River rivalry game on the hardwood against Oklahoma on March 3rd. And that's been a look at your sports on this Sunday. A quick check on weather is up next.